7 reasons why I think the Canon EOS R7 is one of the best camera out there for hybrid shooters. Now, first up is the power button. The power button is situated up here. With just a flip, it's gonna go directly into photo mode and turn on the camera. And with another flip, it's gonna go directly into video mode. And you can easily switch between those two modes directly from the power button. You don't really have to flip on and switch around all these dials to get into separate photo modes and video modes. So you can just quickly switch into a video mode and into the photo mode just by a flip of the thumb. Secondly, is the side flaps. Canon has separated the microphone jack and the headphone jack into two separate flaps, two separate positions. So if you need to use just the microphone, you can just open up the microphone flaps and plug in your microphone, so instead of leaving the other one exposed. Thirdly is also the newly intuitive control wheel. There's another control wheel here which is conveniently situated just about at your thumb, where you can change settings and its position warrants its use without even having to look at it. So you can just like flip the control wheel without even having to look at it. So this is a very intuitive design as compared to having to move your finger away and finding the control wheel somewhere else. So it's just right up here. It's really effective in helping me navigating through those settings. Number 4 is the on-screen record button. As you can see here, there's an on-screen record button here. Instead of pressing this record button here or pressing the shutter button here to initiate recording, you can just tap on the screen and start recording directly and initiate recording directly from the screen. 5 is the presence of this audio bar. Finally, before this, if you want to get the audio level bar up on the screen, you'd have to switch your sound recording mode to manual to get it to go up there. But with this camera, even if you set it to auto mode, it's gonna just show up there, and it's good for you to know that your audio recording is working. So having it there is actually a very convenient thing to have. Number 6 is the independent photo and video mode. Previously, like on my Canon RP, which is what I'm recording with right now, switching from photo and video mode is gonna carry some of those settings from the video mode into the photo mode and vice versa. This is especially true with the picture style, which is something that I am particularly concerned with. I usually shoot with the Technicolor Cinestyle profile on the video mode, and whenever I want to shoot a photo, I just switch it up, and it's going to carry that picture style as well into the photo mode. But with this camera, Canon finally separated those two settings, meaning that whichever settings that you use for your photo mode is going to be independent of whatever settings that you put up for your video mode. So it's not going to carry any of the settings vice versa, and which is going to be a lot easier for you to just continue shooting without having to meddle with the settings every time you change modes. And number 7 is the IBIS. Now, having an IBIS in a camera is always a good thing, for me at least. I shoot lots of videos, shoot lots of photos, and having an IBIS really do help me, especially when I'm shooting handheld. It's gonna help stabilize the footage, and the R7 IBIS does a good job at doing that. So definitely something that I look forward to having. Like my current EOS RP does not have IBIS, so having it on this camera, having it in this camera is definitely something and I have always looked forward to. And number 8, of course, another one is the dual card slot. Now, I always shoot redundant, and having a dual card slot will allow me to use redundant recording, and that is a feature that I have always been looking forward to, and this right here does that. And that is it, guys. First impression on the camera. The 8 things that I loved about this camera. Just by having it just for a few days, I already like the few of those things that I've just said right now, and I'm sure I'm gonna find probably more. And if you guys want to know more about the camera, please maybe you can consider subscribing, and I'm gonna be posting more videos about the camera, how its video capability, IBIS test, video quality, high ISO test, and etc, and more stuff on the camera. And of course, if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask about the camera, just leave it down there in the comment section. But note this, I'm not that much of a technical guy. There's probably someone out there who's going to be talking about all this pixel peeping stuff, technical stuff, all this deep technical stuff about the camera, which is something I'm not good at. In terms of a real world usage, in terms of actually using the camera, I'm going to be posting more videos on it, so probably consider subscribing. And thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you guys in my next video.